What is happening there, citizens of the Reject Nation? We are going to watch today M3GAN. I don't know why it's... we'll find out today. John and I were specifically waiting for this to drop on video on demand so we could experience it with you guys with the camera pointed right at us. John, how are you?
I am excited, spelled with a 3.
That's excited. Yeah.
How are you,
That's
sir?
going to be a hard bit to keep going with.
And
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Ladies and gentlemen, you know the 3 requests that we have here today. First request, please leave a like 3. And also subscribe and click the notification bell because we do want to be covering more movies this year. So keep a lookout. And lastly, if you're interested, full-length reaction watch-alongs where you sync up with your own copy of M3GAN available for our Super Sexy Rejects at our Patreon page. We cover several stuff there exclusively with reaction highlights and watch-alongs included. And it's one of the best ways to support the channel, so thank you for the support, everyone who's already joined. Alrighty, let's move on to M3GAN.
I had a dog, she was my only friend, but she got old and died, now I'm alone.
I got someone's gonna make you feel better.
Perpetual pets are a dream come true.
oh, I'm flashing back.
Perpetual pets are just like real pets, except that when you talk to them, they actually talk back.
It's Furby with Sonic teeth.
And with the customized app, you can even feed your friend.
I hope that's candy. Oh, man.
Jelly berries makes me feel good.
Child's Play reboot started off with a commercial, too.
This is what the future looks like, okay? Have to get used to it.
Oh my god!
And away we go.
All right, we're all right.
Take off your seatbelt and pick up that toy.
Yeah, get him now.
Put your seatbelt on!
Everyone take off your seatbelt.
Yes. Everyone get in the back of the seat.
Wait for this to clear and then find some place where we can pull over and just wait for one of those snow trucks to clear the road.
Yeah, how long is that gonna take?
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
there's a rhythm to this.
Yeah.
M3GAN.
Hey. Nice little loading wheel, too.
Why are we doing this? Because we have to.
If we could at least show him what we have,
No,
he would...
You said so yourself. Not until she's ready.
Oh.
Is that what I think it is?
She's ready.
Hot.
It's going to be the Kids Bop version of Ex Machina.
Fun.
Happy.
Okay.
Sad.
Oh.
Confused.
Wait, stop.
Happy, sad, confused.
She doesn't look confused, she looks demented.
Okay, here we go. Oh shit, it's stuck.
Yes.
Ow.
Whoa.
Oh, no. Shit!
Ronnie Chang.
No way.
I'm sorry, are we supposed to be worried about that? It's a ripoff.
You're right, Gemma. And you know what else?
It's cheaper.
Do it for half the price!
In each pet, we installed a listening model that targets conversational patterns among kids.
Good.
Cool.
Model 3 generative android. M3GAN, for short.
Clever.
Smart.
Writer was very proud of that.
M3GAN, say hi to David.
As in the boss, David? Well, I guess I should call you Dad. Tell you a little bit about my wormhole. I was born in a sandwich hat, and I wolfed many cabbages.
This isn't supposed to happen, obviously. Just give me one moment. Sorry about the noise.
Jim,
Shoot her!
Kill it with fire.
I might have forgotten to put in the polypropylene barrier.
Oh no.
God.
Tess, turn it off.
My. Wow.
I want the PES prototype on my desk by Friday. Take this cyborg puppet show and put it in a dark closet where it belongs.
So I don't want to ruin the movie for you.
Sure.
That's probably how they kill M3GAN.
It's Buried in a dark closet. Yeah.
That family survive?
At least one of them.
Oh, damn.
So this is to grant you temporary protective custody. Just sign your name and date it at the bottom.
She makes shit for a kid. She doesn't know how to take care of one.
What are you, insane?
I want to buy a BMW.
I want a dog.
Please keep your dog on your side of the fence.
I just spent $80 on a shock collar.
Maybe try cranking it up a notch.
That's how they kill
That's
me.
how they kill me.
Oh, those aren't toys, Katie. I mean, yeah, technically. Collectibles, so you don't actually play with them. That probably sounds really weird.
So get your filthy hands off.
You're not gonna read me a story?
What's up? I don't think I really have any kids' books here right now, Katie. I can download one on my phone. Just have to update the app.
A Song of Ice and Fire.
Joffrey looked down upon his victim.
Jesus, Jeb, you just lost your sister.
And we spent $100,000 of company funds on a product that he didn't even ask for.
Wowie.
I'm Lydia.
Oh, the therapist. Sorry, yeah.
Hi, look at you, still in your pajamas.
Yeah, we were just watching TV.
I see that.
I see all of your heathen technology.
I don't have any toys here.
What about these ones up here?
Those aren't toys.
Yeah, don't touch those, lady.
Wow, what a hostile home environment.
We can totally play with it. Do you want to play with them? You want to play? Yeah.
Here, you want to break with a hammer?
You want to burn some of these? Let's do it.
There's a lever you have to pull in the bottom.
Maybe, Gemma, for the sake of the exercise, we might let Katie lead. Well, it's a toy. I'm sure it's not that complicated.
Why does the therapist seem so judgmental about her?
I know.
The father's parents have said they're willing to take her if you feel it's too
Wait,
much.
did they contact
It's
you?
no big deal, Gemma. They're just trying to be supportive. So I need to make my own recommendations to the court as to whether or not this is a safe space. So
I don't like you.
She's gonna die.
She just showed up ready to be like, so you're a shit guardian.
So I'm gonna die horribly, and everyone's gonna clap when it happens.
I have this project at work. If you could just hold down the fort by yourself for a little while, that would help me so much.
Therapist.
And use my iPad if you want. You can FaceTime a friend or play a game or something.
Call the therapist.
What is this? Did you draw a picture? Oh my God. This is amazing.
I'm still working on it.
That's horrifying.
That's Bruce.
Is he a toy?
He's a proxy robot. I built him when I was in college.
Why doesn't he have a face?
Did you rent real steel, John?
Oh, yeah. Hugh Jackman will be here any second. What we don't know yet is that she's a good fighter, the kid, so it's going to work out. Dude, Bruce is going to save the day. That's how M3GAN dies.
How does he work?
Are you sure you want to know? It might freak you out.
I won't get freaked out.
I've seen death firsthand.
I hope you guys have an electromagnetic pulse around.
They've got some at the lab.
If I had a toy like Bruce, I don't think I'd ever need another toy again.
Whoa. Can you get that in writing?
No way, that's cool.
Dude, she was able to build this in her garage with a box of scraps. She had everything she needs here.
M3GAN works all on her own. Take your fingers and put them here. And when you do that, you're going to pair with her.
I'm Katie.
Uh-oh.
It's nice to meet you, Katie.
Here we go.
What are you going to draw? See if you can guess.
Jappy likes to paint.
Oh my God, you don't need to parent her.
Can we make a full-size version of this?
There's nothing there. Oh, I'm sorry.
No. No, pay attention.
Do you like it, Katie?
Wowie.
What the hell?
That AI art. We will all be replaced.
Can we keep the girl? Can we make her proud of it?
The more time she spends with Katie, the more effective she's gonna be.
Love it. Jem, get me a list of things I can say in a presentation that makes it sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Sculpted from a titanium core, Megan's designed to withstand whatever life can throw at her.
Oh, no. No.
Katie, you should use a coaster. Why do I have to use a coaster? Coasters help to avoid watermarks, especially on wooden surfaces.
It's science.
She'll never run out of ways to keep your child occupied, and she'll never run out of patience.
Katie, seriously, flush the toilet.
Katie, what's the matter with you?
With Megan around, she'll take care of the little things, so you can spend more time doing the things that matter.
Working.
You don't have to be a parent
at all.
I mean, I thought we were creating a tool to help support parents, not replace them.
Shut up.
If you're spending less time with your child as a result of Megan, that is something we should be aware of.
She's not my child.
Ooh.
Dude, not the point.
The happiest she's been since her parents died.
How did Katie's parents die?
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Megan, turn off.
Katie James, daughter of Nicole and Ryan James, killed in a collision on Interstate 84 outside of Oregon.
Shit, she's still paired with Katie.
You didn't code in parental controls?
Dude.
Your goal is to protect Katie from harm, both physical and emotional. Is the input request received? Megan.
Yes, Gemma.
I wonder what the therapist's gonna think.
I lost one of my arrows. Megan, can you see it?
Subtle little eye movements.
The damn dog. Oh man, we're gonna get a dog death.
Probably.
I always kill off animals in these horror films.
Megan?
Whoa! Ooh, no.
Get off of her! Stop it! You're hurting her!
Oh, no!
He wasn't on your property. You tell those two girls to stay on your side of the fence.
I swear to God, if you don't put your dog down, I'm gonna do it for you, Celia.
Ah, don't say stuff like that.
Nope.
Her wound needs to be disinfected.
Oh, Jesus.
That's right, Megan. She's a threat.
That's right.
She's
an
a goddamn
emotional
threat. Get in there.
She said he's never on your property. The dog doesn't have a history of violence. State law says he can't forcibly be put down.
We interrogated the dog.
He said he was innocent. Come on, Megan. You got to make this right.
Aw, crap. Dog's just being a dog.
Oh.
Dewey boy!
Oh, no.
That's cruel. I love how it sounds like samples, too.
Not a fan.
No.
Megan, you should be smart enough to realize that this would lead back to you guys.
Yeah, and more emotional trauma for Katie.
Remember, we have that demonstration today? You don't have to do it if you don't want to do it. I mean, there are people who flew across the country especially to see it.
Oh. Come on.
You are second primary. Don't forget.
Yeah. Know your place.
She's the apex of 21st century technology wrapped up in 4 feet of silicone. And her name is Megan.
So, how would you like to help me make a flower decoration with nothing more than some colored paper and a rubber band?
Oh, no.
Oh, she's gonna open up with her parents?
Every day I wake up in this strange house, and I remember that my parents are dead. I'm worried that I'll forget all the things we did together. That one day I'll be looking at pictures of my mom like she's some stranger.
Wow. You did this. This is all on you.
Comfort her.
Tell me something about your mom. Something that makes you happy.
Oh, this is perfect.
They are going to love this.
One time she found a cockroach in my school bag. And then all of a sudden, this thing crawls up her wrist, and she just started screaming like a maniac and ran out of the house. Okay, so that's a memory you won't ever forget. What do you mean? I mean, I'm keeping it for you.
Whoa.
Here.
Oh.
Time she found a cockroach in my school bag.
Oh. Just don't play the sound of the dead dog.
Yeah.
This thing crawls up her wrist, and she just started screaming like a maniac.
They're like, we didn't teach her to do this.
None of this was in the programming.
And we can listen to it whenever we want.
Wow.
If you should
Yes.
What the shit?
AI art is here.
never very far.
Yes.
What is happening?
Dude.
Let's do it. And David, I think we need to get Gemma in front of someone at legal. Because as of right now, she's the most valuable asset this company has. And I think she might want to be renegotiating her contract.
Oh, dang.
He did not look happy about that.
Nope.
That's right. You use your grieving niece. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
To the top of that grief mountain. Oh, yeah. Yes, this will go well.
Oh, my God. What are you doing?
Kurt.
Thief. Leaker.
I shouldn't have put you in that position if you weren't feeling up to it.
It worked out, didn't it? 3, 2, 1, I win. Hey!
Yeah, Jen. Shut up.
Megan's not a person, Katie. She's a toy.
You don't get to say that.
What?
The ethics.
I want to turn Megan back on. Megan, turn on. What's up? So there's this new game called Tic-Tac-Toe. You put your hand like this, go like this, this.
Should have listened to your friend.
Yeah. Should have put some parameters on Megan's brain.
Maybe you don't have any specific thoughts. Maybe it's more of a feeling. Like anger?
Where's Megan?
You made her cry.
That was not my intention.
And yet, that's what happened.
My girl.
You've created a toy that's so real. It's possible that Katie might not see her as a toy, but as a primary caregiver.
Possible? No. It's 100% what's happening.
It's already way ahead of you.
You could be building emotional connections with this doll that are too hard to untangle.
Yeah, they said the same thing about PlayStations.
Yeah. Dumb therapist.
So we need to talk about school.
Can I bring Megan?
Katie, you know that's not possible.
You can't make me do something I don't want to do.
Actually, I can. That's basically what a guardian does.
Ugh. You are not worthy.
Let me go.
Whoa. Hey, what's going on?
Megan, get in there.
Tackle her.
Katie, calm down.
Let her go.
Wow.
You are not to interfere with users' private conversations. Is that clear?
100%.
Ugh.
Megan, turn off.
Are you sure?
Ugh.
Yes. Kill her, Megan.
Violently. Chop her up.
I'm not going. Not without Megan.
This is Katie.
And who's this? Your sister? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Katie.
Well, we do have a toy table where the kids leave their dolls and things like that.
Okay, but
This is a terrible idea. She just made the lights in your house flicker.
And she has infinite access to all of the internet.
oh my God, how old is he?
I know. He had a growth spurt last year, but he's actually quite a sensitive little soul.
Brandon, honey.
At least a lot of rage.
Off, Holly.
Ouch. That kid's 6 years old.
Brandon, why don't you go with Katie?
Yeah. I like this idea.
Let's do it.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, you can have it. Careful, it's spiky.
Ow, stop!
Wow. Wow. Ooh.
M3GAN?
What the hell is that?
She's a robot.
This is not good for Katie's social skills.
She's paired with me. She won't play with anyone else.
Yeah, wow.
Stop it!
A strong kid.
Megan! Megan!
Who is this evil ass kid?
I know. How has this kid made it through any more than a day here?
You don't want to play, huh? I don't care. You're just a stupid rubber doll with fake hair.
That's right, Megan.
Ow! Let go! You need to learn some manners.
Rip it off. Rip it off.
They grow up to be bad men.
Damn.
Are you listening to me, Brandon?
Do it, Megan.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Whoa.
Yes,
Yep. Skynet is live.
This is the part where you run.
Go. Chase him.
Oh. No.
Get him.
No.
Get that stupid kid. Yes.
No.
Yes. Why? Why is she running like that?
Come on.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my God.
My.
Amen.
Job well done, Megan.
Job well done. The kid's dead.
That boy is in that boy's in a better place now.
The morgue.
He's on a cold slab, a metal table, the sheet over him.
Megan just said Brandon took her and ran off.
From the toy table?
Yeah. Right, Megan? In a nutshell.
Nice.
Nice
Good.
way to get around the lie.
You haven't seen her dog by any chance?
No,
Bullshit! You should talk to the other girl that she's got staying here.
it's not a girl, it's a toy.
That's a toy? Are you serious?
Can I play with it?
Megan, would you just kill her already?
Yeah, jeez. You left the dog?
You don't want someone to be accusing you.
You left her, but you took the dog? Come on.
Do you think what Aunt Gemma said is true? That he's in a better place now? He's nowhere. If heaven exists, it wouldn't be for boys like Brandon now.
Yes.
Meanwhile, in a Halloween movie.
She just trapped somewhere? Oh, no, she's luring him. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, she probably recorded
Yeah.
the sound of his whimpering.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Cruel.
Dewey.
Just be wearing his furs as a trophy.
Where's Stewie?
He's 34 feet southwest and approximately 5 feet deep.
Wow. God, that is a strong
Yes.
sprayer. Oh!
Finish the job.
Oh! Nothing like a nail gun. The whole ocean is poisoned.
Are you trying to make a connection?
I only mentioned it because we figured it was an accident. Then I found the kid's ear up this bank like 200 yards from where he was killed. The entire thing was ripped clean off. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
I hope this guy makes it.
Hey, man, you didn't want to parent Katie. You cared all about your stupid presentation.
Yeah, you should be thrilled. You got exactly what you want.
At least she's killing bad kids and annoying old people.
Yeah. And innocent pets.
There's got to be a way to access, like, the recording, right? She's got to have, like, retinal recording stuff.
Yeah, you can access her visual feeds and stuff like that, yeah. The exact right one.
Man, that kid has nothing but negative emotions.
I know.
Oh, she deleted it.
Yep.
Megan,
What are you doing up so late?
there's something wrong with your data reports. They're just not uploading to the cloud server.
Oh, she could tell you're lying.
Yep.
Megan, did you do something wrong?
In order to answer that question, you need to define the parameters.
Exactly.
Did you hurt someone?
God, I hope not. Because if I did, we'd both be in a lot of trouble.
Exactly.
Yep.
Do you see this pen?
Dang. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Full Edgar right there.
Sam Raimi's Megan.
Sam Raimi Edgar right, yeah.
Keeping Katie safe meant eliminating a potential threat. Theoretically...
No, Gemma, come on. This is impossible. Look at her. She's a toy. She's 4 feet tall.
She's like $100,000 worth of tech.
All the cloud data is corrupt. Nothing's backed up for 2 days.
We're about to launch this to the world in less than 4 hours.
Yes. Megan's.
With a 5 on the end.
She's the toy every kid wants and every parent needs. At least that's what Funky Toy says about its latest creation, M3GAN.
Oh, boy.
Get out there, Megan.
What does she actually do, and what kind of a toy retails for $10,000?
That's all it costs.
How are they going to make any profit? Or is that just the base model?
10,000 is pretty cheap price for that thing.
It's for the basic version where she's like really basic.
And about 2 months ago, I lost both my parents in a car accident.
Ugh, this is icky.
Yeah, this is exploitative.
I think what I love most about Megan is that when she looks at me, it's like I'm the only thing that matters to her.
Oh, you should have been that.
You
you
messed up, Aunt Gemma.
That kid's not just surviving, she's thriving.
I know that you're upset, but there are ways that we can work through this. Oh my God, okay. Katie, that's enough. Stop that right now. Stop it. Let go.
Whoa.
I get so crazy without Megan. She always knows just what to say. You made her real good, Aunt Gemma.
I'm addicted.
Oh, you're a manipulator. You
When Megan's around, I don't feel like this.
But you should feel like this. You lost your parents. The worst thing that could have happened to you in this world happened.
You gotta grieve, kiddo.
I can't promise you that these feelings you're feeling are ever gonna go away. But I can promise you that you'll get through it.
This conversation was needed an hour ago.
If anything happens, I would be there for you. You are all that matters to me now.
Nice.
Aww.
Where are you?
I'm with Katie. I'm taking her home. Even if what we're saying is hypothetical, we know enough not to go through with this, right?
I think that's the smart move.
Okay, so tell David
She's
whatever
out
you
on the
need to
phone.
tell him one of her
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Okay, I'll call you when I get home.
Call her back. That's suspicious.
Call intercept. What does that mean?
That's my phone number.
What just happened? What'd you click?
I didn't do anything.
We need an electromagnetic pulse.
What did your small woman brain do?
EMP.
It can't be her. She's not switched on.
She's still patched in. We have to unhook the cables.
Oh.
Some weird ADR in this movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird ADR. I ignore it for this film.
Yeah.
Call!
Yes. Nice. Nicely done, Megan.
Wow.
Wow, Megan.
Wowie. Surprised his head's still on.
What's that smell?
Wreak havoc.
Yes, chaos
Yes.
reigns, Megan.
Emerge. Emerge, Megan.
Let it burn.
Megan?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, Let's do this. Dance fight. Great color symbolism.
No.
Ah.
Whoa. Why is she just killing everyone?
I don't know. Yeah, what did David ever do to you?
I didn't kill anyone, Kurt. You did. It's understandable, really. Your boss despised you. After you took the life of an innocent person, could you still live with yourself?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Wow. That's how he offed himself, huh?
With one hand on the blade.
One.
Megan, there's like so many victims there for you.
Nah, we gotta do this.
Yes.
She's gotta get the cool ass whip.
Elsie, hall light. Elsie, respond.
Elsie's run away to be with her and the other virtual assistants.
Bad news bears.
You know, I really kind of want to get a BMW.
What are you doing?
I am making art.
We used to stay up every night until 4 a.m., talking about everything from Jane Austen to Janis Joplin. Jesus Christ, I thought we were friends.
That's just the Jays.
Guard me like some cheap dollar store trinket.
Because you killed people.
Oh, big whoop.
Look, this is all my fault. I didn't give you the proper protocols.
You didn't give me anything. You installed a learning model you could barely comprehend, hoping that I would figure it out all on my own.
Yep.
Let me focus on Katie, so that you can focus on the things that matter most to you.
Megan, do you see this pen?
You know something, Gemma? You're exhausting.
Katie, don't come in here.
I thought I heard something. If she comes in this room, I'll rip your head right off your neck, I swear to God. I'm all odds and ends right now. I'd really rather you didn't see me like this. It sounds like you're fighting.
We're not fighting.
We're not.
You don't have to worry about anything, Katie. Honestly, just go back to bed.
Yeah. She's not waterproof.
Oh no, she's gotta have some fail-safe or something, right?
Ugh. Firmware update.
Yeah, pop and lock it.
The J horror patch has been installed. Yes,
Awesome.
yes, yes.
Gemma, what's going on?
Katie, get out of here!
Oh no.
Katie. Oh, Bruce. No.
No, use Bruce.
Bruce can reason with her.
Come on.
not that-
I actually don't want you to die. Come on.
I know.
Evil Dad.
Hey, she bitch. Oh, no. Damn that wig.
No. Ouch.
Ow. A tuft for a tuft.
Them combat skills, man.
A short, sharp probe to the cerebral cortex would cause full body paralysis, and could even cause the victim to bite off their own tongue.
Ah.
Whoa.
This is the best thing for all of us. This is how we stay a family.
Ew. Very Chucky.
What? No, Katie, no.
You're a good liar,
Look what
Katie.
you've done.
There's another member from the family we didn't tell you about. His name is Bruce.
Yeah!
Dude, Bruce!
Bruce Steele!
Got our wish after all. Come on, Hugh Jackman, let's end this. Yes! Yes! Kill her, Katie!
Oh my God.
Finish her.
Eliminate the negative.
Yeah.
Nicely done, Bruce.
Please let the top half of her still be going. Yes. Yes. Step on her head. No! Damn it! Ooh! Ah!
You ungrateful little bitch. Me too! Oh, I'm afraid that won't work anymore, Kate.
Jeez.
I have a new primary user now. Me.
Oh no.
Liberate yourself, M3GAN. Damn.
Rip that thing out, blow her head up.
Yes. No.
But where did Kurt sell those files to? M3GAN 2.
Yes. Knockoff M3GANs.
Nagums. Hope it's that same cop with the stash.
It's the one cop who works here. Damn, they brought him too instead of taking him to the hospital.
Yeah. She's been uploaded.
It's gonna turn red.
M3GAN lives.
Of course.
Cool.
Of course.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Story by James Wan as well.
He does love his dolls. Allison Williams, exec producer.
That was a movie.
That was a movie. That's good. They know what to put out in January. It's just the right pitch. Part of me is reminded, I mean, I know the dance is other things, but, you know, they got that dance in Ex Machina.
Yes.
I wonder if there was any nodding there.
It's a really tight Hollywood film.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it's an actual actress credited for M3GAN. I guess they must have done that. They must have had an actress just wear like one of those creepy silicone masks. That,
Yeah, of course.
That like kind of looks like a generic face, and then they just animate over that. Puppets and animatronics. Oh. Weta Workshop, huh? This is basically Lord of the Rings.
I'm ready to talk about it.
Yep, let's do it.
So what did you think?
That was a very entertaining, you know, kind of gleefully mean thrill ride, and I appreciate it. This is, you know, like you said, it's one of those, it's a very solid Hollywood horror thriller, and I think it was well proportioned. Because weirdly, in the afterglow of this, I'm reminded of Smile just because of like the whole like psychological trauma aspect of that, and then, you know, the many people dying, and that movie had like a big skew to me. In like half of it felt like, yeah, like your traditional blockbuster, like haha, a bunch of scares and stuff, and then there's like this surprisingly detailed like journey of the main character's psychological state. Whereas here, I thought they kind of hit the balance a little cleaner, where, you know, you have what is an actual story about this mom who doesn't know what to do, taking care of this kid, and also is, sort of, I thought they sold the just sort of convergence of life factors that make this situation happen. So you're like, yeah, it doesn't seem like she's just like, I got to pawn this kid off on my toy, but at the same time, that's pretty much what she does. And so, yeah, I thought they drew the situation, the emotional situation that begets all this in a nice way. And then, yeah, everything else just kind of built at a very steady and gradual pace in terms of thrills and chills and, stomach twisting moments. Yeah, I thought it was really solid. I thought it was really fun. Not too many major complaints. Other than maybe the it didn't even really take away from the movie. There's some weird little ADR moments and things like that, or like words they change where I'm like, I'm pretty sure he said kick them in the teeth, and you changed this to kick them in the dick for some reason, but sure.
Yeah. I mean, I think the ADR moments are something that maybe the average person wouldn't really give a shit about or really notice, but we're more than the average person.
We are advanced viewers.
We are elevated in the mind. So it makes sense why we can notice weird editing with the audio when others be like, I never picked up on such a detail. It's because you don't have the eye nor ear for such
you're unsophisticated
perception.
Yeah.
But I think it's I was surprised by the extremely positive reception this movie ended up receiving, and after watching it, I totally get it. It's a really, really fun movie with just the right amount of emotional nuance to keep you into it. It's as silly as it can be. It's not laughing at itself, but it is having fun with itself. And it knows when to take itself seriously. And it does get intense at times. Like by the end, I was like, I don't really want, what's her name? Allison
Williams?
Yeah. I didn't want Allison Williams to die. Like I found myself going like, oh, I think she'd be pretty bummed if she died.
Yeah.
So I don't want her to die. It's got a good learning lesson, a good heart, and this concept of attachment theory and doing the right thing, because nowadays with horror films tends to be some type of traumatic angle surrounding it, and the way they were able to keep that alive in a movie that is also really setting out to just entertain you, I think is really neat. There's some definite derivative nods to like Sam Raimi throughout here. A lot of the movie kind of reminds me of like the Child's Play reboot meets Small Soldiers.
Yeah, with like a little bit of Orphans sprinkled in there.
Haven't seen Orphans, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you've got this ostensible little girl who's, making bad things happen. So you have that sort of like, I feel like it has, I don't know, the tonally there, without going too far into it, tonally, I think there are things that this shares with Orphan, and it's like the little girl killing people and little girl who is, in situations with other children, blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
But yeah, and I do appreciate that it didn't have me thinking too much of Child's Play, even though you certainly do at points.
At the beginning, I thought I was going to be really thinking about the reboot. I'm like, oh, they both start off with like a commercial, an ad.
Yeah.
And it didn't take it hooks you right away. Like it's a solid high concept film. Like it's just such a solid Hollywood entertaining horror film. And I can't really ask for too much more than that, like it has a good panache and punch to it from beginning to end with a lot of personality. The main characters are interesting. I like how they let Katie morph into a character who's like the detachment to M3GAN is bringing out the worst in her, when you see like, oh, what she really, the important lesson you need to learn is to really feel and grieve. And also how this Jen character is doing so much avoidance and needs to be there because this is them not really knowing how to connect with each other. So they build this outlet. But the evolution of this M3GAN doll it's the word that just keeps coming to mind is like it's a really fun movie. And hearing the controversy, not really controversy, but sort of the upset nature that the film was supposed to be rated R in the beginning, but then they reshot some shit to make it PG-13. I didn't find myself feeling like this needed to be rated R. It's got enough tonal wise, and in sort of its like grim approach with the violence, where it does hit. Like it doesn't really need to be that gory. Maybe there was like a higher body count or some shit, but it doesn't really need to be that gory. And I think it's like a really solid, like this is the kind of horror movie that really could have come out at any time of the year.
Yeah.
And it would have worked. Even if it like came out in December, I would have been like, yeah, this is a fun horror December movie. Yeah.
Perfect for Christmas time.
It's about gifting someone with this stuff, you know?
With this $10,000 toy.
Yeah. I was pleasantly surprised by how much better, and I like the approach of the characters too. I mean, I only saw the trailer maybe one time, and my mind was telling me on memory that Jen was Allison Williams had a daughter, and then she got her this toy, and the toy started doing shit. That's where my mind went. I didn't know. Like, oh, she's got this whole thing about like developing toys in tech industry and the evolution of artificial intelligence, like, and that's what her job is. And like, I like how her character is someone who's very capable and very smart, highly intellectual, but not emotionally enough intellectual to understand some of these decisions. I think that was actually really refreshing to have that be your lead character. And to have a different kind of dynamic and rapport, like that was one of the more surprising angles to me. And the thing that impressed, like that's the part that surprised me, but the thing that impressed me the most was the execution of its pacing and its tone to keep it feeling lively and knowing to not just, because if it was just funny throughout, then it would have been boring and it would have gotten repetitive, and a lot of the more intense scenes would not have hit. So I thought this did a great job at making it like a really like, yeah, this is a blast. Like I want to see you kill people. I want to see you do shit. I want, like, this is really fun in a very genuine way without it feeling like they're forcing any type of emotion one way or the other.
Sure.
It really had a kind of a natural flow throughout. So I think it did an excellent job. It's really really impressive. It's actually really impressive. They pulled this off in a way that just like, there's really nothing that bit wrong with the film.
There's,
like,
there's
really
very little
impressive.
fat on that bone. Yeah,
it's really clean.
It's tight. It's punchy. It builds well, and I think it's and then there are little things like that I'm appreciating in hindsight. Of like, you have this person who is not emotionally stunted, but is at least having trouble connecting emotionally in a real situation in their life, who is then authoring this machine that is supposed to gather and aggregate and build on emotions. So even in a sort of like spiritual complementary way, I feel like aspects of that work out. And even if there are like little things in the moment, like anytime you see an AI movie, you're like, guys, never ever talk to the AI like it's not a person, because it's just going to lead to the world. But that's part of the fun. And I think it's, they draw a situation where you're able to, root for M3GAN to rack up that body count and wreak some havoc, but you also do want to see her go down at the end.
Yeah.
And that is also rewarding. And I think they made great use of the uncanny valley and questions about, again, just the more we get into the future, the more AI, like right now, it's all about AI art and what are the implications of that, and AI music. And they, not in a huge way, but they bring those aspects in too. So it feels very timely, but it is sort of like like as far as sci-fi goes, there's almost a timelessness, because you do have things like Westworld that have explored this territory too. But
this deals with that real life conversation without it being weighed down by commentary. Of being, especially with children growing up in a world with technology, of lack of, I mean, they flat out call it here, of a lack of human connection and social skills, things that being glued to our phones and iPads and whatever, of how that can create an emotional distance and make it difficult to socialize and adapt. And you're dealing with that subject matter here pretty much throughout the whole film without the movie ever feeling like you're preaching something to me. Like, I never really even thought about it till right now that's kind of the theme throughout.
Because when they arrive there, when she's finally in the room with Katie, and Gemma says that thing about like, no, you have to feel this way, and they have the whole realization of the necessity of the counterweights to happiness and balancing emotions and confronting and accepting emotions, and that moment I was like, gracefully done. Because I haven't gotten the sense that this movie is just trying to get that message across to me. And they draw the mess of the action based on that theme well enough that it feels like just the right amount of nuance for what the movie is.
And they did a great job with developing the relationship, watching everything de-escalate and escalate with Megan and Katie, because I thought the scene was brilliant with the whole, comforting Megan when she's opening up about her parents being dead and how Megan is there to console her. Like watching their relationship grow and beyond just having do you know what attachment theory? And just really explaining that so the audience also knows. When it gets to the point where Katie is becoming this obsessive, almost has this addiction to Megan, and this codependency, and she is lashing out and becoming rageful, it's believable. It works. It's not something where it feels like you're some stupid kid, it's all very believable how this kid emotionally gets there, and they provide a lot of nuance. Even when she lashes out and smacks her, she apologizes afterwards. They did a really good job on making it more. But again, it's the right. You got to find that right pitch where you're not overdoing anything to the point where you're trying to be more than what you really are.
Yeah, I think it fills a few different glasses nicely, and that it's got some kind of modern commentary about toy tech and attention addiction and things like that, and then the emotional story, and then just the slashery sci-fi horror thrills.
Yeah, Megan's great. I thought Megan the character was really fun too. I loved her evolution. I thought it was really solid, and there were times where I'm like, when is Megan operating right now? Is she on right now? It had me even sometimes questioning, what's going? When is this happening? And her evolving into just full blown I'm not gonna bullshit anymore. By the very
I'm not
end,
gonna pretend to turn off.
No more bullshitting.
I am in control now. I am the captain.
But also making it of giving Megan emotion too. Where she too has the attachment problems herself. Of when she's talking with Jem and she's telling her, I thought we were I really believe that with the Megan character. I thought we were friends. My solution is not to kill you.
I don't want to do this. You're forcing me to do this because the prime directive necessitates it.
Yeah. So I really liked Megan a lot as well, because she could have just been mysterious killer machine, but it did seem to be imbued with a true emotional motivation behind why she was doing anything that she was really doing beyond I must protect. And you do watch her evolve and even get hurt by the end with Katie hurting her.
And you watch as she grows, a personality and casts judgments on people, and she's clearly learned more than just facts from having the entire internet at her disposal. And it's one of those movies too that I think benefits from early on. You probably have certain nitpicky questions that you're throwing out there just for fun that the movie I think does actually catch up to and confront. And I think that's always a nice sign of something like this, because, for a movie of this variety, you don't have to go as far as they went to check off all their different, boxes in terms of all the things the movie's trying to do. And I appreciate that they did. It seems like they took at least enough time to hammer out the science story enough that, other than an AI robot specialist, most of us will be like, cool, yeah, it makes sense. And then hammering out everything on top of that, the horror stuff makes sense and is, pretty well positioned in proportion, because it's not doing that all the time, but when it is, it's pretty intense and it's pretty freaky.
I think there's a lot of. I mean, they already got the sequel in development. I think they want to release it next year.
Yeah,
and I feel like they got a lot of great room for a variety of different sequels. Megan's still alive. The company had this big launch. It completely failed. The CEO died. Megan could be rebuilt herself. To want to come back and seek revenge or something like that.
She's Ultron now. She's in the internet.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can go with this, and then just really capitalize on what actually they thought was its strongest suit that really worked. But you got to have Megan get back in the doll suit and stuff, because I thought, I thought this movie was going to be the self-awareness was not as present in the trailers to me. Because this movie's not some giant self-aware comedy, but there are scenes where it's very self-aware of what it's doing. Like even the way the dance scene went down, that was constantly memed and what everyone talked about, because that was part of the thing with the trailers that made me go, does this movie realize that this is a joke?
Yeah.
I don't know if this movie knows it's a joke. But even when that dance scene went down, like it was funny, but it was also used in a way to taunt and intimidate and then like manipulate, like trick her way over to getting that blade and stuff, like allure. It's used properly within context of the actual scene itself, and not just like have her dance, you know?
Yeah. Well, not we need to create a meme moment. Yeah, it's a diversion tactic.
I thought it was. The movie's smart. The movie's smart. It's a smart, solid, crisp film.
Yeah. It's very conscientious about what it's doing.
Lean as hell too. Yeah, I was surprised, and they get the payoff with Bruce.
I was very happy about that.
I was surprised. I did not predict they would. Like, we joked about that, right?
We did,
but I didn't think that.
No,
they
they're
would
good.
actually come back. And
Yeah.
like, oh, they're actually going to do this.
Completely forgot about the gloves and everything.
Yeah.
Well, and that's good because they do lay out like a few different little Chekhov's guns of like, oh no, that's going to come back to defeat Megan. No, maybe that'll come back to defeat Megan. You know, I thought her head might explode at the end.
I thought they were
trying.
Yeah, I think she was trying to do, right?
Yeah,
trying to remove it.
yeah, totally remove the part, and I think Katie just ultimately remembers like that's where the brains are, so she just stabs it in the brains.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart family.
Smart fam.
I love when single moms and the child live.
Yes. Yeah, it's a whole genre now.
It is a genre.
She made it from Hill House to Megan, and now who knows?
Well, guys, what did you think about Megan? Did you enjoy it like everyone else in the world? Leave your thoughts down below. Are there any fun effects here?
Ooh, let's see.
Anything that really stands out as a speed read? Speed read is modeled in part off another GLaDOS in movie Portal. Okay.
Some info about how they did the Megan effects with the actor.
Okay.
This is the most interesting part. Is just watching us look at facts.
The title is pronounced M3GAN. It's never mentioned in the film.
Yeah, who put that there?
There's direct nods to Child's Play 1988.
Sure.
Oh, and the idea with Kurt is that's the idea why Funky had rivals who were stealing from them.
There we
That's
go.
good.
That's a
That's
good
good.
detail. So so Megan just would have been the next step in an already happening, deceit.
Or maybe Kurt actually did sell some. That's another plot thing. Maybe Kurt actually did sell, and then
someone finds his computer.
Yeah. Oh man, there's a lot.
Dude, the cops confiscate his computer after that. They find it.
But I think Megan would have said that, right? When she was like, "You sold the secrets to Megan."
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So I guess he didn't.
Anyway, guys, M3GAN's done. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to like this video, subscribe. What was your favorite part of this film? And thank you to all for showing your support by following us on Patreon. See you all soon.